This is Professor Derek Sides, Singular Event Probability. This video shows how to calculate simple singular event probabilities using Microsoft Excel. This spreadsheet has two sections. In the top section, it calculates the probability of an event. In the bottom section, the probability of the complement of an event. In the top, you have to enter into the blue cell some information. First, the size of the sample space. The sample space represents the possible outcomes of a statistical experiment. 52 could represent the experiment where you have a standard deck of playing cards with 52 cards, and the experiment is to draw one card. And the 4, the event that you're interested in, could be the event of drawing an ace from the deck. Each outcome is a simple event, and this outcome here, to draw an ace, there are 4 different simple events that contribute to that. If either one of the 4, any of the 4 aces is selected, then that event occurs. And that's why it has size 4. An event is a subset of the sample space. 52 outcomes, and this event of drawing an ace has 4 members in that subset. The formula for the probability of the event, and we're considering here that each of these simple events is equally likely, is the ratio of the size of the event divided by the size of the sample space. Since the event is a subset of the sample space, we're dealing with a fraction here, a part of a whole. And fractions will have values between 0 and 1 inclusive. Our value here is 700 and some more. Down below, in this section of the spreadsheet, there's a blue cell where you would enter the probability of some event that you know, and then to calculate the probability of its complement, the formula is 1 minus the probability of an event. An event and its complement represent the entire sample space partitioned into 2 mutually exclusive subsets. The event E, and then everything that's not in E but in the sample space is the complement of E with the notation E prime, or alternatively E with a superscript C. It would be useful to mention at this point, since we're dealing with simple probabilities, the different forms that a probability can be expressed. I'll take 4 cells here and change their formatting so I can type whatever I want into them without getting formatting as text. In the first one, I'll put our answer here, which is decimal form, and I'll round it to 3 decimal places. So it'll be 0.077. 0.077. And when I enter that, Microsoft Excel puts a little triangle in the upper left, little warning saying this cell has a number in it, but it's formatted as text. That could be helpful. It could catch a mistake that someone would make. It's not a mistake now, it's something I'm intentionally doing. So there's one format there. We've rounded the decimal format to 0.77. Another format is to show it as a percent. Take the decimal and multiply it by 100, and you would get 7.7%. Because percent is hundreds. So we have 700s here and some more. That's 7.7%. Those are equivalent representations of probability. Alternatively, we can represent this probability as a fraction, 4 over 52. One other alternative is to reduce that fraction. 4 over 52 is the same as 1 over 13. 1 over 13 is actually, although it's simpler as a fraction, we lose some information there. The 4 over 52 captures the fact that the sample space has size 52 and the event has size 4. Each of these is an equivalent representation of the probability of this event.